my name is Nicole.
And I'm Misha.
And we're Ritual Común.
And that's Ninja. Jumping
He
out.
doesn't like being carried.
Listen for my howl.
This is my best friend, Nicole. We met over 10 years ago at a Lush. 5 fun facts about Nicole. She's a master chef. She can cook and bake amazing, better than anyone I know. She's very particular, things that she does and doesn't do and likes. She's an introvert.
So, yeah, ENFJ, INFP, if you guys are wondering.
And she's incredibly witty in terms of her sense of understanding the world is like amazing. And she has like a brain that shapes like an architect of social patterns and things. So you'll see that in the video. That's not like something that you won't know, but she loves animals more than anything else in the world, specifically her dogs.
I love all dogs.
All dogs.
I have a special bond with my dogs because they're with me all the time, but I just automatically love all dogs. My videos, I have Luna here.
And Ninja here.
And those are my puppies. And sometimes they want to be around us when we're doing videos, but sometimes
they don't. Ninja, say hello. He's like, please put me down.
Yeah.
An extra fun fact about Nicole, just so you guys know, and this is really interesting, is that she adores chocolate. In fact, anytime I travel anywhere in any country, I always buy her a chocolate because I know she's going to like the gift. And she's not a receiving gifts kind of person. We do the 5 love languages. And it's just all about the chocolate if I'm going to give her a gift. So if you ever want to give Nicole a gift, well, if we don't know you, we'll inspect it. But
I won't, really.
I will.
So I'm ready to die at any moment. So just bring on the chocolate. It's cool.
A puppy or a chocolate. That's
it, guys. Mm-hmm. I have a master's in marriage and family therapy. The master's program that I chose was one that was specifically centered on the Latino experience and having cultural sensitivity. I didn't think I was going to do a master's. I thought I was going to go straight into the doctorate, but that program itself, created by Dr. Miguel Gallardo in Pepperdine University, is amazing. So if you guys are thinking about it at all, I highly recommend. I always felt like I needed to give back to my community. It was within me. It was instilled from when I was little through my parents, but I couldn't find my voice in that movement, and being able to be in a space that felt so safe not only gave me the drive to continue on searching on how to do that, but also kind of really restored a lot of faith that people do care. I care about humanity a lot, and then I see a lot of the really crappy things that are going on in the world, and simultaneously I'm angered by it. And so it's something that I try to balance out in my own life and try to keep myself as neutral as possible so it doesn't affect me. And then this is Misha, and believe it or not, that is not her real name, but I will not say it. But just so you know, she goes by Misha.
That's my nickname.
Yeah, that's her nickname.
Do it again.
Yeah. 5 fun facts about Misha. She is incredibly intuitive. I think that I've been able to see her journey when I met her, she was already aware that she was a very empathetic and intuitive person, but the more she centered herself in it, I've been able to see her growth, and how much that has brought her stability. 2, she's really, really intelligent. And I think that one of the reasons that I vibe with her is that I can find people who are intelligent in the way that I am in different spaces. She actually is very structured, but the structure is her own. 3, she really, really loves her family. She's a big sister, and she has Annie, which you guys will meet later on. Well, she has 2.
I have 2 sisters.
Yes, and then she has Armand, who's the little baby.
The baby who's tall.
Yeah. So if you're watching this and you know her actual first name, that means that
you know me really
well.
That
you know her really well, and you're part of her family and her tribe. And then Kat, who is basically like the adopted sister.
And we have all of her art on all of our things.
Yes. And
because we have 3 things happening right now. We have the YouTube series, we have the podcast, and we also have the Oracle chats.
She's particular about like the things. She says I'm particular, but she's also particular in different ways.
I do too like animals. I just don't love animals like you do.
Yeah.
I like animals. I don't love them. Like you love them. Like you'll die for them.
Yes.
I enjoy them. And I don't connect because I never really had them around me.
You grew up with Aggie.
No, I was already 15 when we had Aggie.
That's long enough. 3 years?
I never had Aggie. I never had animals when I was little, really. And so I never had like a deep connection with them. I just
all
grew
I
up
ever
with people.
wanted was animals.
I only grew up with people.
But she...
This is obviously something that really still bothers Nicole.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I never had them. But I like them.
I feel like animals are just perfect creatures. They just have everything in life.
I think that's true. It's just that I don't know that. I don't understand that because I haven't had them around me. I still don't even have an animal except for a fish.
Yeah, I gave her a fish.
Yeah.
That was really exciting.
Which I love.
She's taken really great care of Polly. A fun fact is that she's allergic to a lot of things. Including the sun. When Misha goes outside, she sneezes 3 times.
Every time. But so does my boyfriend, so it's a thing. It's a genetic thing.
I guess it's a genetic thing. I just don't understand it. And then she has not allergies, but like sensitivities to food. So going to a restaurant with her is a really fun experience.
A little bit about me is that I have an MFA in screen and TV writing, and I have a lot of passion in writing. A lot of my family is cultivated around my storytelling. I'm a spiritual practitioner and meditation practitioner. I've studied breathwork, I've studied meditation, I've studied the occult practices since I was really young. My first introduction into meditation was through my Buddhist monastery that was literally down the street from my house, and I was 12 years old and I stumbled into it. So I studied specifically Tibetan Buddhism underneath them for about a few years, like 2 or 3 years. And I practiced meditation from there on out. But I was like the youngest person I knew studying meditation and doing meditation. And then I delved myself into theology because I grew up Catholic. And so I wanted to understand the different religions, different belief practices. And I pretty much when I turned 18, that was when it was like I opened a new chapter in spirituality and my spiritual awakening happened.
One of the aspects of things that we are kind of embarking on this is the podcast. And when we grew Ritual Común together, it started out with little workshops. It started really just with Misha, and then I joined in a little bit after, doing workshops and bringing spirituality practices to people, as well as mental health once I joined. I'm not a social media person at all. I always felt a lot of negativity towards it. But I do understand its reach, and I feel that as long as I'm putting out content that I'm giving with my heart and with good intent, it can do no harm. There was like big pieces that didn't really fit into the channel that I felt I wasn't being true to myself, and so the podcast was born. And this was amidst everything that is going on right now socially, which is the Black Lives Matter movement. What I learned working as a therapist was that everybody has so much power and they have so much to give another person. But in our communities, whether you're financially oppressed or racially oppressed, whatever it is, our voices are diminished, and we are programmed to think that we don't matter. And that's just not true. And that's what the podcast is. The podcast is us giving a platform for people to tell their stories, because everybody has something amazing to give.
And then lastly, we have the Oracle Chats, which is actually how we vibe so much in terms of our spirituality, because it's something that we look forward to doing. We love our Oracle messages. We both practice, sort of like getting messages, receiving signs, and figuring out where that is so that you can figure out maybe what's coming ahead, what's the energy in store there for you.
Yeah. And it's fun. I think it's a fun thing to do. A lot of the things that we talk about are sometimes kind of heavy, and we try to make it as fun as possible because we're not that serious people. I know I seem really serious, but I'm not always. You guys get to see our personality and how we vibe as friends.
If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe, comment in the channel box below. If there's anything you want to know about us, we can pop that into another video that we make. So thank you guys, and we will see you soon. Bye.
If you like what you hear and you want to keep the conversation going, listen to our podcast, Ritual Común Contigo.
Also check out our Instagram where we have affirmations, oracle cards, and give a special message just for you.
Make sure to check out our website,
ritualcomún.com.
Inhala.
Exhala. Inhala. Exhala.